Oh, it's so annoying when there's mess behind you. Right. Very dark. Maybe that would be better. Okay, that will be better. Hopefully, people can hear me. Um, and that's good. And I'm hoping, I've never gone live before. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping I can actually share my screen. Can I share my screen? Does anybody know? Um, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Anyway, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Leah. Thank you for coming. If you're new here, then thank you for finding me, I guess. I am clueless about books, so I thought I would take this opportunity because today is the Longlist announcement. I thought I'd take the opportunity to have a look at the Longlist, which is announced in 1 minute on the Booker Prize website, which I have open on my laptop. So I thought we would have a look together and then we can have a chat about it if anybody's here. I obviously have quite a small channel, so if nobody's here, I'll just talk about it anyway. And my thoughts. It's going to be very lonely talking on my own. I hope that the chat is not too what's the word? Slow, delayed. I don't know, so we'll see. It used to be. I'm just going to put here and see how long that takes. Here. Oh, it should be announced now. Booker announcement now. Oh, I'm not used to this laptop because this isn't my work one. Right. So I put my light in a really odd place. Refresh. Oh, it's 9 a.m. It's 9:01. Hi, Natasha. How are you? It said it was 9 o'clock in the morning. It was being announced. Now I can't see anything. Where are they announcing it? What if they don't announce it? Oh, somebody's not pressed it. How are you, Natasha? Um, I am quite anxious because this is my first live. Also, look at my hair. It's really fluffy today. I'm not loving it, but it is what it is. So, I'll try a quick tip. If you wear glasses and you film, mine are filthy, right? You know how if I do that, you can see the light here, right? If you tilt them just slightly, it doesn't catch it, but you can still see, sort of. Unless you wear varifocals, and then it's going to make you all dizzy. But yeah, just a quick tip. Okay, so let's see if they have announced it yet. No, they haven't announced it. Where is it? They said 9 o'clock. Is it on their? It'll be on their like Facebook or something. Let's have a look. Balls. Uh, they don't. They don't have it. It should be now. Oh, this is going to make a really good video if they don't announce it for like an hour or something. So it says the book a dozen of 12 or 13 books will be announced on August the 1st, 2023, with a short list of 6 books to follow on September the 21st. So that's what we're waiting for at the moment. That's where we are. It's going to be a very lonely and awkward video if I can't get through it. I'll tell you what I'll do is while we're waiting, I'm going to tell you who the judges are today for this one. So the head judge is Essie Edugian, James Shapiro, Adjoa Ando. Oh, I love Adjoa. Adjoa is amazing. She was in gosh, what's her name? She was in Bridgerton. Mary Jean Chan, and I believe we've got Robert Webb, that famous bookie person, or you may know him from Peephole. Is it called Peephole? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? So it says that there's 5 people. So hi, nice to meet you. If you haven't waved and said hello, then I'm watching the chat, and we're just waiting for them to upload the long list, the 12 or 13 books. Nope, still nothing. This is awkward. Um, so it doesn't tell you what they're looking for. Like, I thought it might be interesting to see what the judges are looking for this time. So let me tell you a little bit about why I'm reading this. So I came across the Booker Prize when somebody recommended that I read Life of Pi. So I read that and I was like, what is this Booker Prize? And then I read another book called The White Tiger, and I noticed that that was part of it. Now, I was a very comfort zone reader. I used to just read rom-com and that was it. I started my reading, sort of adult reading, with Bridget Jones's Diary, and I didn't really veer off. Marion Keyes was one of my favourite authors, Jane Green. Um, it's funny because Lisa Jewell started off as rom-com, but now she's changed into a bit more of a thriller writer. And so I started off, just they were my go-tos, something that was really easy to read, that I felt comfortable. I knew where I was with them. I knew that I'd have a good time. So I did that. And then I decided that I wanted to go outside of my comfort zone, and people were recommending me books. So hello, Poppy's here. Um, so I decided to do that. I decided to read those books. Um, However, oh dear, hold on a minute. Out you come. Come here. Okay, he's playing with the other dog. That's going to end up in tears. Oh, excuse me. Buddy, come here. Buddy, darling, come here. Okay, rip up the carpet. That's fine. Um, this is such a chaotic video. So I have read a couple of books from the Booker Prize. I might have read 3 actually, because I read The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime. So that's 3 I think I've read now. I enjoyed them, and I loved that sort of literature aspect. And I thought maybe this is something I can explore, something that I will enjoy. And I know that a lot of people think, uh, fiction and literature can be quite heavy. But sometimes I like the different ways of writing. So I'm really excited to find out what the list is. They haven't quite announced it. Let's just go. They might have. Which books will be on the long list? Okay, have they announced it? Nope, nothing, nothing yet. It says 9 a.m., which is annoying, frustrating. Oh wait, hold on. Have they? No, they've just got books of the month. Um, so yeah, it hasn't quite happened yet. Frustrate. You know when they say a time, you think, oh, it'll be a time. Let's have a look. No, nothing. Oh, this could be the most awkward live ever, where they've not announced anything. It's a bit awkward. I just thought for my August, I thought it'd be really fun to read the Booker. Oh, hello. To read the Booker long list. There's a video on YouTube 7 minutes ago. Yeah, thank you. Right, let's get that up then, shall we? Thanks, Adele. So Booker Prize 2023. Oh, this is exciting. Oh, here we go. Here it is, 9 minutes ago. That works out right. So the long list. Okay, you ready, guys? So the first one we've got, which is great because somebody mentioned this. So Ayobami Adebayo, A Spell of Good Things, is number 1. So I'm going to put that in the chat. So we have got as number 1 on the long list, we have Ayobami Adebayo. I'm really sorry that I've not put in all the accents. I feel terrible. Adebayo. And this is A Spell of good things. If anybody had that on their predictions, here we go. So that's the first one. Oh, this is cute. What? Oh, they tell you a bit about the book. Okay, second one. Old God Time by Sebastian Barry. I've never ever heard of this book. So we've got number two, Sebastian Barry. This was on no one's list as far as I've never even heard of this book, but it could be. So it says the legacy of historic child abuse and the enduring power of love are sensitively explored in this compassionate and quietly furious book. That's going to be a hard read. I feel like that's going to be a tough read, but I'm going to read them all. That's what I intend to do. It doesn't look massive though. Okay, it won Costa Book of the Year twice. Oh, he did. Right, I didn't know Costa had a Book of the Year. Interesting. Okay, number 3 is cool, they take a little bit Study for Obedience by Sarah Bernstein. Somebody had this on their list. So number 3 is Sarah Bernstein. She a Bernstein or a Bernstein? Anyone know? Study for Obedience. Or right, let's see what they're saying about this book. Oh, it says Bernstein's urgent crystalline prose upsets all our expectations, and what transpires is a meditation on survival itself. Oh my God, these are going to be so heavy, aren't they? I mean, there's a dead bird on this book. There is a dead bird. Okay, the next one is Jonathan Escoffery. Let's put it on. Again, not one that I've seen anybody predict. I will be quite shocked if Demon Head Copper doesn't. Demon Head Demon Headmaster House. Demon Copperhead. Very different book, Leah. Very different book. Okay, Jonathan Escoffery. And then If I Survive You. Let's have a look what this is about. Oh my God, this is awkward. I can't believe I just says an astonishingly assured debut novel. It's debut in which we are confronted by the immigrant's eternal questions: who am I now and where do I belong? Okay, interesting. So next up, this is so number 4. Somebody mentioned this. So the next one, number 5, is Elaine Feeney, How to Build a Boat. So this is the next one. Wow, okay, let's see what they say about this one. An absorbing coming of age story which also explores the restrictions of class and education. A genuinely moving novel. Okay. I don't want to cry. I feel like I'm going to cry a bit. None of these have been on anybody's prediction list that I have seen so far. So this is going to be interesting. So we've got This Other Eden by Paul Harding. This It says based on a relatively unknown true story, Paul Harding's heartbreakingly beautiful novel transports us to a unique island community. That sounds again tough. So Paul Harding, we've got This Other Eden. I love Natasha that you've got your Kindle out, dusting off your Kindle. Is there anything that you like to read? I'd love to know. Um, okay, next up, I'm nervous. I feel oh, here we go. It's completely new. Oh, this looks good. Okay, I'm excited by this one, so it might go at the end. So Pearl by Sian Hughes. A mystery story and a meditation on grief, abandonment, and consolation, evoking the profundities of a haunting medieval poem. And it's not too thick. I wonder if they've chosen books that are thin because they've got to read them again. Maybe that was in there. Um, in the list of why they've chosen it. That would be hilarious. Or I tell you what, I can't be bothered to read 700 pages. Let's just put some 200-page books in here. So we've got Sean Hughes, Pearl. There we go. So that's number 7. Oh my gosh, we are more than halfway now, guys. We're more than halfway. Okay. Next up, we've got number 8 is All the Little Birds. No, All the Little Bird Hearts. I genuinely have not heard of any of these books, but I guess there might be some in here that really tickle my pickle. So that's by Victoria Lloyd London. No, Lloyd Barlow. Victoria Lloyd. Honestly, I'm halfway through my tea, okay? And I'm clearly not with it. All the little bird hearts. This looks good. So it says, written from the perspective of an autistic mother, it masterfully intertwines themes of familial love and trauma with psychological acuity and wit. Right. Next. I'm actually quite nervous. So this one, again, I've not seen this one in anybody's predictions. I'd love to know if anybody predicted any of these. So number 9, we are so close to the end. Paul Lynch, Prophet Song. I these may even be new releases we've not heard of. What if I can't get a hold of them? Surely they'd release them now, right? I've got a whole load of books to buy and read. Wow. Okay. So this is it vividly renders the mother's determination to protect her family as Ireland's liberal democracy slides terrifyingly into totalitarianism. Um, okay. Now there's a theme of motherhood, family in all of these, I think. Trauma. Maybe that is a theme. Oh, now this has been on people's lists. Okay, this for me is interesting because I really didn't want to read it, but now I'm seeing it. This is quite exciting. So number 10 is In Ascension by Martin McInnes. Now I know that's been on people's lists. So we have Martin McInnes. I'm scared of this book. It just says, in this strange world, every outward journey to space or the depths of the ocean is an inward one, a Solaris for the climate change age. It's really funny because I saw, oh my goodness, what's his name? I follow him. Let me just find it because he just did a review of that Solaris. He just did it. So, oh, what was his name? He's so good. He does little reviews all the time, Welsh guy. And oh, here we go. KD Books. KD Books. He just did a review of Solaris and said how amazing it was. Perfect book. So if In Ascension is anything like it, this is exciting. I mean, number 10 is the one that I have seen. The only one I've seen. The only one that I've seen on people's lists. Interesting. Okay, this one I think from the cover I'm going to really enjoy. So the next book is number 11. Oh my gosh, this is almost the end. This is Western Lane by Chetna Maru, and it says, or Maru, a deeply evocative debut about a family grappling with grief, skillfully deploying the sport of squash as both context and metaphor. Squash? Squash? Where did that come from? So Western Lane. The cover for this book is beautiful, by the way, but the cover looks nothing like anything to do with squash. But it does look like a really thin book. I think that these judges were honestly all about the slimmer books. I mean, in Ascension doesn't look slimmer, but this one definitely does. Oh, Right, I think we've got right, we do have 2 more. We've got 2 more books, so we've got 13 books in the lineup. Oh god, I'm really worried because do you know what's not here? We have not got Salman Rushdie. We have not got so far, we have not got I mean, I was absolutely convinced that was coming. I got it out the library for that reason. I'm gonna return it. I don't think I'm gonna read it at all. Um, so yeah, right, last 2 books, okay? Last 2 books. I put all of them in the chat. If there's anything that you're excited about or anything that you are worried about, then let me know. Um, okay, last 2 books. Oh, there's 6 of you. Hi. Please wave, please chat, please say hi because I feel very lonely when people aren't here. It feels very odd. Okay, so the next book on the list is I love the look of this book. It looks like a thick one. It's called The Bee Sting by Paul Murray. Again, family. It says hilarious and heartbreaking, this family drama brilliantly explores how our secrets and self-deceptions catch up with us. I like the sound of this. I like the sound of this. So this is Paul Murray. Is Paul Murray like a comedian? No, 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 he's not. I'm thinking Andy Murray, and Andy Murray is a tennis player. So number 12 is Paul Murray, The Bee Sting. Has anybody predict, apart from In Ascension, have any of these been in your list? I'm excited to know. I'm excited to know. And then finally, okay, this final book is one I have bought, one that a lot of people had on their long list prediction. So this may be the only one, apart from that in Ascension, this is the only other one I've seen. Okay. And it is, let's see if anybody can guess. I know there's 5 of you, so maybe you don't want to chat. Maybe you're just watching. Maybe you're watching at work and you've got your headphones in. Maybe you're not at work. But the last one has been on a list. But let me tell you, Demon Copperhead in it is not in here, right? I'll tell you what else isn't in here. Small Worlds in the middle of that. We have not got Chain Gang All Stars. That isn't in here. We have not got what else did I buy? Bought so many. We have not got oh, there's so many that we haven't got that people have. I mean, there's a few. The reason I bought the books was because I liked the look of them. The ones that I really liked the look of, I bought. The ones that I wasn't sure on, I have got in the library, but they are going back because I'm not reading them, not for a long while. They were for the long list and the long list only. I did buy Demon Copperhead because people said it was so good. We have one more book left on this list. It has been mentioned. I have bought it, and it is drum rolls. My room is so messy behind me. I'm sorry. Uh, it is Tan Tuan Eng and the House of Doors. Okay, I've got a puppy right under my feet, and if I roll, my chair is going to get squished. So, number 13 is Tan Tuan Eng. This has been on most people's predictions. House of Doors. I think a lot of people are going to be shocked by this list. There's a lot that have not been mentioned. There's so many that haven't been, I've never seen them. Ayobami Adebayo, A Spell of Good Things, has been mentioned. Sorry, so there's 3. Right, I'm going to read them out to you. Let me read out all of the top 13 long list books that I'm going to have to read in August. I'm going to have to. So the ones that I haven't got, I'm going to try and get them from my library. If I can't get them from my library, then I'm going to get them from. Sorry, my lighting's terrible. I'm going to get them from Amazon or wherever, bookshop, wherever. So I am going to. The ones that I have got are The House of Doors. Would have said Zadie Smith and Salman Rushdie for sure. I know, Anna. They were the ones that I really thought were going to be there. I mean, at least salmon rushdie, and apparently it's really good. I do have it from the library, and I'm sort of keen to try it out. I will, however, quickly just go to the ones that I thought might be there. I'll tell you whose list really resonated with it. It's Ben Reed's Good, right? Hi, Chris. Yeah, House of Doors is meant to be amazing. I've heard really good things about it, but we don't have Demon Copperhead there. I'm really shocked by that. I'm actually really quite shocked by that. So, Ben Reed's Good. The book of nominations that Ben put up, I am going to open this up, but I am going to mute it. So his list was probably my favourite list in ones that I would probably read. Oh, In Memoriam's not there. That's not there. But it's really bizarre. A lot of this, it feels like maybe there's been some grief, potentially. Let's have a look. So that's eligibility. So we have Demon Copperhead not there on his list. We have Tan Twang, that is there. So that's good. That's definitely there. What else have we got? This other Eden. Oh, he did predict that. He did predict that. Okay, so my bad. This other Eden is on the list. Well done, Ben. You've got 2 so far. Claire Kilroy, Soldier Sailor. I ordered that from the library. That is not on the list. In Memoriam, not on the list. Hungry Ghost, not on the list. Yeah, definitely does, Chris. I agree with you. It does make the list more interesting because I think everybody's kind of not bored of it. I've not read it yet, but um, History of Burning, not on the list. Fire Rush, not on the list. He's had 2 so far. He's had 2. Yeah, Adele, I know it's not the same, is it? Spell of Good Things. I think that looks really nice. I think I think it looks good. Priya Hine Reamble, not on the list, also on Ben's list. The Way the Day Breaks, David Roberts, not on the list. Grimish, not on the list. Somebody said Cuddy, not on the list. I genuinely don't think there's anything else on this list that anybody has even mentioned. Oh, so chaotic, so chaotic. So I am going to read the long list and I will give you a review of those books each time I've read one. I do need to finish off this one. I'm halfway through. I genuinely thought this might be on there. But it'll be interesting to see how many I enjoyed. Now, I struggle with emotional books. Why am I letting myself read this then? Do you know what? I want to be outside of my comfort zone. I really want to be trying new things, finding new authors maybe that I really enjoy. For example, Sophie McIntosh, I read Cursed Bread, which was also eligible, by the way. I loved it. I really enjoyed it. Absolutely wasn't in my comfort zone, but I found it really interesting to read. So I am going to. You only have to buy 4 of the books. Oh, Prophet Song's not out yet. Oh, well, we'll have to wait then, won't we? We've got until 21st of September for the shortlist. Out of those, okay, so we've got 13 there. Let's do a tiny prediction of what we think will be in the shortlist. I think Tan Twanning, The House of Doors, I think that will be in. That to me feels like a definite. I think just from reading them, How to Build a Boat is probably going to be in there. Something makes me feel like I feel like it's going to be a good coming of age story. I think it's going to be an easy read. I think it's going to be fun. I think, which was the one? I think In Ascension might be in there. So that's 3. Study for Obedience might be in there. The rest, I don't know. 4, I think there might be the 4 that are in there at least at the moment. So that'll be interesting. Whew, so if you fancy coming back, it's quite good. Oh, it's on NetGalley. Oh, I might have a look because I do have NetGalley. Might see if I can get hold of that myself. I I'm very excited. This is my first live stream, so thank you so much for joining me. You guys, honestly, it was really, I'm blessed to have you come over. I thought that was really kind of you to chat and have a talk. Um, I am, well, I'm going to start with ones that I have. I'm going to look on my local library and just see if I can find them there. I'm also going to look at NetGalley. So, Chris, thank you very much for that. I will do reviews, but if you want intelligent reviews, you probably don't want to go to my channel. It's very much a layman review. I'll tell you how I feel. I might have, captured some of it. I won't give any spoilers in my reviews, but I will talk about how I feel. And I'm going to talk about how I feel from somebody who doesn't really read much. And I get that the Booker Prize is for people who enjoy literary fiction. I understand that. But I also think that there needs to be some sort of, it needs to widen up so that if you don't read a lot, maybe it's introducing you to new things and new books. So hopefully that will happen. I'm going to finish this here. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, that would really make my day. If you don't want to subscribe, that's absolutely fine, but enjoy the rest of your day. And if you've got anything to add and you're watching this on sort of a watch later, please do comment below and add what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I hope that you've had a really lovely Tuesday so far. It's only 9:30 in the morning, but I think, it's Tuesday. It's a day. I'm off for the rest of the week. My children have gone to Alton Towers today with their other mummy. So I've got a lovely day with the puppies. I've got my dress fitting for my wedding today with the seamstress, and I am going to sit and read a lot. I might do a reading vlog. I've got some editing to do, and I'm launching on my shop my mystery packs. So I actually have my own shop, which is a stationery shop. So if you're interested, go ahead and check it out. www.charter, CHARTA 81. So charter as in paper, 81.com. So I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.